Hi guys, welcome to Meadow Sweet Farm Fiber Arts Design Studio. My name's Bonnie and today is March the 29th, 2024, and it's around 5 o'clock and it is the Friday before Easter. So when I went into the little town of McDonald where I live, they were getting ready for the Easter egg hunts and all kinds of fun stuff with the kids. I'm gonna move the camera back. Oop, I don't want you to see my pile. Well, there, it's the same pile. So I wanted to come on and share just a couple things with you, some things I'm working on and some acquisitions. So let me see, what do I have in here? Okay, so what I really struggled with this because I know you've heard me talk about this with the last couple episodes, but I ordered this yarn from Lay Family Yarns in the UK, and Gaina from Tales from Cuckoo Land went to their studio and she dyed up a special colorway called Hurkle Durkle. And as I've said before, Hurkle Durkle is the Scottish word that means when you relax and lay in bed a little longer than you normally would. And that's Hurkle Durkling. So anyway, I really wanted to make something special with this yarn. And I really kind of struggled with it for a while. And at first, what was I gonna do? I was gonna make a hot water bottle cover. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. And then I thought about it a little more and I'm like, no, I don't think I wanna do that. But in the meantime, I ordered from Lay Family Yarns, from Kelly, I ordered these mini sets. So, like, I ordered 2 of the same. I haven't taken these ones out of the bag because I just like to look at the colors. I think I have 1 set of minis. So this is my second and I have a third, and these are the same colors. And this one, what is this one called? Let me see if it says on here. Oh, here it is. This is called Party Balloons. So there's her little logo. And this is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And it's, you get 10 gram each. So I was really happy. The other set that I got, I pulled it out of the bag and it was, so it's not quite as neat. But you get 10 of these minis, and I'll try to share them as best as I can. This is called Macaroon. Let's see if I can do this so you can see all the colors. So at first, when I ordered the macaroon, I thought that would really be pretty to combine with the Hurkle Durkle. So I was gonna, aren't they pretty? Oh, I just think they're gorgeous. all kinds of gorgeous pastel colors. They do a great job. So at first I was like, well, this will go great with whatever I choose to make with this yarn. And I was leaning in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, I think I'm gonna make myself a pair of socks with the Hurkle Durkle. And I specifically bought the macaroon colors to go with this. But when I started looking at the yarn, and I think you might be able to see, there are really, I mean, the speckles are purple, I think there's brown, and there's a red. And so I hand wound this, and what I'm gonna do, and I don't have it, oh, here it is, yes, I do have it, okay. So I have always loved So Sweet Violet's sock patterns. And this is just a sweet vanilla sock, and she has her, I think it's godette heel and a beanie toe, and I've always loved the beanie toe. I've made socks in the past. I haven't made many. And it's not that I don't like making socks. I just haven't really made that many. And I think I did the traditional heel gusset, and then the toe was just kind of, it wasn't rounded, it was more squared off. And they were okay. I don't know, I just didn't like the look of them. So, so I'm gonna give this pattern a try, but in the meantime, so, and I'm talking all fast. So what I'm gonna do is I ordered another skein of the Hurkle Durkle, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make myself a pair of socks, and it's gonna be, the red is gonna be the toe for me. And then with the other set, I'm gonna make Stephen a pair and he'll have purple toes. So we'll have red toes and purple toes. So I'm excited to do that. Now, in the meantime, what I have been working on is a pair of socks. Actually, the ball rolled across the floor. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of the lady that I've been watching. She does a sock tutorial, and these are the socks. This is my hand spun. So I spun this yarn last year for a sock along that was hosted by My Wool Mitten Farm with Carrie. And I know I talked about this in the last one too, but Carrie does a great job of doing a spin sock along. So you spin the yarn and then you make a pair of socks. Well, this was my hand spun from last year, and I haven't started spinning this year. I have some stuff on my wheel, but it's not ready for me to make socks. But I did want to make a pair of socks out of this. So I'm following this tutorial, and I'm just going to do the regular traditional turn the heel and just knit until and then you square off the toe, just the traditional. So I don't think my brain would be able to handle knitting two pairs of socks on the same needle together. I don't have that kind of a brain. But I do like to knit them like I did the cuffs individually, but I did them together, and then I did the, you know, the straight knitting, and then I did the heels, and now I'm ready to turn the heel. So I do knit them together. The funny, really interesting thing about this hand spun yarn is that I combined these different colors of the roving, and they're totally mismatched. So these ones are really heavy, and I really loved, Carrie showed a pair of hand spun socks that she was working on that were really dense like this and just really warm. And my feet get really cold, especially when I go up to the barn and it's, you know, freezing cold, and I've got those rubber boots on, and it just would really, this would really keep my feet warm while I'm working up there with the horses and the chickens and the ducks. So, so yeah, I'm gonna muddle along with these. I'm hoping I can get these done by this weekend. And I had turned the heel, and I had done everything on, I think it was this sock, and I just didn't like the way it looked. I was making mistakes, so I just ripped everything back out to the heel flap and started again. So, so yeah, there's my socks. So I think they'll be really warm. And I've measured everything, so I think these will be fun. Okay, okie dokie. Now, I do have some more acquisitions. So because I'm doing the socks, I needed the smaller size needles. And I think, now the ones on here, these are 4 millimeter. So, and I was ordering a couple of these. They're like whatever I get. Some are on Amazon, the ChowGoo. You know, it just varies. So, but this pattern I think calls for 2.25. So the ChowGoo, I was trying to get them on Amazon, and the 2.25s are hard to get. So I did get them, and I don't really like the 9-inch circulars. So these are all 12-inch, and I like the 12 a lot better. So, so what I did is, I have a box of needles, but I have so many projects that have needles on them that and I'm trying different ones to see. Like, I do like the ChowGoo, but I thought I would try these ones. And I'm trying to think what the name of these are. I'll write it in the description. I can't think. But some of these needles, when you get the sets, they are really outrageously expensive. So I will write it, I write the name of it down. Right off the top of my head, I can't think of it, and it's not showing up on any paperwork that I have in front of me. But this was a kit that I got for $50, and it goes as low as, what are these? It goes as low as a 3 millimeter. These are interchangeable. And then it goes all the way up to a 10 millimeter. And it comes with an array of cords. You get the thing to measure your needles, a little pair of scissors, and the little caps and the things to add more length onto the cords if you need it. And it comes in this really nice little leather bag. And it was under $50. You can't beat that. So I'm gonna try these out. I put them together and I tested the join, because sometimes that seems to be the problem. And I didn't have any problem with those. I wish I could remember the name of them off the top of my head. Okay, anyway, I'll put it there. So I got these, and then, you know, you're on Amazon and they're like, people who have ordered this have also ordered this. So I got these little needle stoppers, a whole bag of them. These weren't very expensive either. So, and they're just little sheepies. So I got some of those because I definitely could use those, because I throw my knitting in the closest bag I have, and then I dash away. And then the other thing I got, which Kevin and Ray were talking about these light bulb stitch markers. And I have noticed that when I use a regular stitch marker, like a fancy schmancy one, that sometimes it leaves a little gap, whereas these ones definitely don't. You get a million of them, and I'm always losing my stitch markers, so this is going to crinkle, sorry. But, I mean, these come in this nice plastic case, and they're all color-coded. And I use these with the socks when I'm doing the short rows. So I got that. And let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it for now. I'll add a couple more things over the weekend so you can see. But I think we're just going to really have a quiet weekend here. So, so happy Easter, Mom. So, but I'll come back on and do a little bit of filming around the farm. All my daffodils are blooming, and I want to save the petals to do some natural dyeing. And the dandelions are popping up, so I'll be doing some dandelion dyeing. I've got some nice fleece to do that with. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that with you. I have some other things that I'm working on to film. It's just the end of the semester, and I've just been inundated with a lot of school stuff. So I really, you know, I try to pick my knitting projects that are just kind of, you know, low-key till I get done with school. The studio is coming along. I still have a lot of painting to do, and I'm waiting on the side windows for the glass doors, and the guys will come out and finish up. Probably take them a day or two to finish up the work. So, and spring is here, and we're back to outdoor mowing and all the fun stuff. So it looks like I've been on here for 20 minutes, and I think I'm gonna go for now, but if I don't jump back on again, I hope you all have a beautiful Easter if you celebrate Easter, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks. Bye for now. Take care. Just thought I'd come out and show you the things are starting to bloom. The trees are starting to get the buds on. And it's a little chilly. So it's Saturday before Easter Sunday. And we've got gray skies. And it's supposed to rain in a little bit. Stephen can smell the grass he just mowed yesterday. So he got, believe it or not, all the fields are mowed for the first time in the spring. Everything looks pretty and you can smell the green grass. So yeah, life is good. For the Easter bunny? Are you waiting for the Easter bunny? He's a good girl.